It's the OCG Fam Show. Do bloom boosters work with the Nectar for the Gods line? Let's discuss. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. And speaking of the comments, question we got from the comments, we get this from time to time, is about bloom boosters. This kind of high phosphate kind of stuff. Does that work with the Nectar line? Because you think, well, maybe it's kind of a more synthetic-y kind of thing, using it with a more natural thing like this. Does it work? And when I got the question, it was, we were doing viewer questions with Scott and Frank and me. And when I was reading the question, I thought, he's probably going to answer about how this affects the flower, the bloom, when you're doing the bloom booster. But it was interesting that Scott went right to the soil and how those phosphates affect the soil. And I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to show it to you. This little clip from a show a while back. So watch this, and I'll talk to you after.
It's all the same when it comes down to it's mineral-based salts, monopotassium phosphate, superphosphates, ammonium phosphates. I mean, it's just high phosphate. So, we're not big fans of the bloom boosters. We don't feel that plants need bloom boosters other than to cheat beyond what a naturally plant can do.
So it's adding empty weight, is what you're saying to your.
I mean, if he's going to get it, to me, we spend so much time building living soils, building the microorganisms in the root zone, trying to get our fungus to living. Those type of phosphates just destroy life in the soil. I mean, back to hardpan again. When we use high phosphates in our valleys, we end up with dead microorganisms. So with mycorrhiza, they're fragile to the high phosphorus.
So that's your concern about it, is the phosphorus and the living life.
0.46. Plants don't eat 46% of fucking anything. 0.46 is not a food source. It's literally what rushes over the root zones. They absorb what they can, and the rest of it goes right into our water table. There's the real big problem. I mean, synthetic nutrients, there's nothing. I won't say there's nothing wrong with them.
Well, they make back to form rock again. You put phosphorus and limestone together, back to rock phosphate.
Unless it hits your water stream and makes it out into the river, and then becomes an algae bloom, which then chokes out all life and living. So it really comes down to, there's a science behind growing things.
Sure.
So 0.46 will grow plants. They will grow them exponentially fast and well. It just comes down to your full belief system and what you really want to achieve with at the final. This will work. It's just we know that from all of our customers, what we've tried, what we've seen, it does have an effect on the finished product. It does twist, because it's a different level of food, so it's twisting the terpene profiles. It could twist the active ingredients. It could change the whole profile of the plant. So we don't use it. We don't make that type of artificial bloom enhancements.
Okay, what do you think of that? Did you find that interesting, informative? Do you agree? Do you use bloom boosters? Do you know anybody that does? What do you think of them? What do you think about what was said? Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you. The OCG Fam Show, it's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.